Please welcome the Director and members of the Bureau of the International Federation of Liberal Youth. From Canada, the Executive Director, Sarah Wong. From Senegal, Vice President Tafsir Choi. From Colombia, Vice President Paola Silva.
So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel you, boy. And then let's go real slow.
From Sweden, Vice President Daniel Wennick. From Canada, Vice President Marc-André Gendron.
It's good to be like a heartbeat. Love is strong, beat the drum.
From the Netherlands, Secretary General Bart Voort. Now please welcome the President of IFLRY from Denmark, Jakob Rasmussen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the office, the Director and the Bureau members of the International Federation of Liberal Youth. And again, to recognize all of the delegates from IFLRY that are with us this weekend, too. As Clinton said, we were very excited that the Young Democrats of America were admitted as full members from representing the United States into IFLRY. I am very proud and very excited to have these great Bureau members as well as all of the delegates with us this weekend. And I am even more excited to introduce, to make some remarks to you, the President of the International Federation of Liberal Youth and a great friend of mine, Jakob Rasmussen.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, all of you, for inviting me here, inviting us here, having us a part of it. It's a great pleasure and honor for me to be here addressing you today. Not only because it's always a pleasure being here in your great country, but also especially because I'm here, as you heard, representing the strong connection that's always been, but now even become more stronger between the United States and the rest of the world. I'm proud to be standing here addressing your national convention, speaking to you, YDA, an organization that have had, over the last year, an amazing growth. From when I was here the first time, it's nothing short of amazing to see the strength and the influence that the young Democrats here have gotten, how people are listening to you. During the last years, we have had, in my organization, the International Federation of Liberal Youth, we had very increasing cooperation between us and the young Democrats. I have also, on a personal level, bilaterally been here plenty of times, helping you out, and the development has been amazing. I would have to say the cooperation with the Young Democrats and IFLRY has grown very strong because of many hardworking people in your organization who had the global outview and see the thing. But I would have to point out especially your International Liaison Officer, Clinton Bench, and your President, Chris Gallaway. Those two guys have put in an amazing many hours of work and global outview to develop the cooperation we have together now. And this is also why it's especially proud for me to stand here and welcome all of you to our global family. As you heard, the Young Democrat was welcomed into the family of IFLRY yesterday's General Assembly. So welcome into the world of us. Thank you. If you look at this decision of you to apply, of us to welcome you in the family, it's nothing short of historic. We are now a truly global family. We now are a part of the family that has the United States, and the United States are now a part of the world in the liberal sense. The perspectives for this are endless. It's obvious, if you look around, if you see, and I don't think I have to say it that many times to people here because you guys know it, it's obvious that the world needs the United States in order to address all the global challenges that we are facing. But it's also, if you look more specifically at climate changes, international security issues, development aid, global trade, these are many of the issues we cannot solve without having the United States. We need to find a common solution, as these issues doesn't respect and stop by the national boundaries or borders that we have. It's something that influences all of you. The urgency of finding a joint solution for these problems is a challenge that's clear for everyone, and it's a challenge for the whole world. It is also equally obvious, though, that the United States, meaning all of you, also needs the world to be a strong partner. We've seen what happened when the United States decides with a president, well, I can say many not so nice things about him. Well, when the United States chooses to go alone and promote some things, that it doesn't always turn out well. But if we go together, we can promote the beliefs and the values that are the core of the United States, that are the core of the liberal values in the world. And together we can do this. When I walked in here, the song in the background you heard was called Better Days. And if I stand here looking at you, thinking a little bit, this is exactly where I see us at the moment. The first time I was in your great country was in 2000, where I was here helping the Democrats trying to win the presidential election. Well, unfortunately, thanks. Unfortunately, we knew what happened at that election. Wrong guy got in. Apparently, the number of votes doesn't really count in 2000, but fair enough. The problem is that this has consequences, and the consequence we've seen, and it's obvious for everyone, for the US and for the world. But, as I said, better days are on the way, because there's no doubt there's wind of change going over America. I also last year had the chance to be here, helping you guys with the midterm, seeing the campaigning that you guys are doing, going to some of your YDA chapters around your country. And you know what? That proved to me, and it proved to the world, and the election result proved to the world, there's definitely a change on the way. Democrats have already taken the House, taken the Senate last year, and there is no doubt in my mind, there's no doubt in most European mind and the rest of the world, the White House is next. 2008, it's going to be Democratic. And you know what? Looking at the field of candidate you have, the only question I have to ask myself, which of the brilliant people is going to take the House? Because you have so many strong candidates. The White House is going to have a great leader no matter who you choose. And that leader will lead the US back to the rightful place in the world. And we are looking forward to it. So yes, friends, I can easily tell you, without a doubt, there are better ways on the way to come for the United States and for the world of tomorrow. And I really look forward to enjoying these better days with you in a world where we all stand together for this globalizing of freedom and all the values we all hold so dear in the United States and around the world. So thank you for allowing me to address your convention, and thank you for your time, and continue to have an amazing convention.